What's up? So as you might know or not, I do weekly live streams every single Wednesday at 11 a.m. Eastern. And on our second to last live stream, Steve asked, can you go over how to customize AI Writer to write blogs that highlight your company's benefits for the topic and keyword provided, rather than it writing just one broad or generic topic? And so I guess I didn't have the time to answer Steve on the call. Again, we do these every single week. So if you have any questions, if you want to just chat about SEO, just hop on. It's free to hop on. Anyone can jump on, whether you have a paid subscription or not. Doesn't matter. If you get the link, you can just hop on. And we discussed SEO. We talk about the new things that are working for the SEO industry, what we're doing for our own brand. Because, as you know, we are a business. We want to make more sales. And one of the ways we drive sales to the business is through SEO. So any SEO tactics I find that are working, that we're implementing into Journal AI, I'll let you know on the call, and a bunch more cool stuff. It's a super interactive type of call where you can just turn on your mics and speak with me one-on-one. So I want to go over Steve's question, how to actually create proper content that's tailored to your brand. Now, it's two things. One of them is using our latest feature, which allows you to have a lot of control using the custom templates. You can add variables and you can enable the outline. I'll go over this. But the first thing is leveraging the knowledge base feature. I think I talked about this before, but knowledge-based feature, essentially what it allows you to do, right? It's feed RAI with your business assets, right? And what a business asset is your website, right? Your YouTube channel, your Facebook page, any documents, text documents, audio documents, right? Images, all these things are brand assets. And by uploading and feeding all these brand assets to our AI, right, to our knowledge base, you're able to have the AI generate content that's brand tailored, using your brand's tone of voice, your brand's mannerisms. So it's able to produce non-generic AI type of content. So that's the very first step, okay? And once you have that nailed down, what you do is you can go in this section right here and create a custom template. Now, let me show you first how the articles look like, because I think it's very important that I show you the outcome before I show you anything else, because I think I hate those YouTube tutorials where they just talk about what the outcome is going to be and then they just show you at the end. Right? This is the outcome right here. So a proper article with in-article images, internal links, external links, even in-article videos that are relevant to what the content is about. I wish I could find one with the actual video. Should be around here. Yeah, there you go. Videos. So internal links, so links linking out to these link out to your homepage. Maybe this links out to another blog post on your page. Maybe this is an external link linking out to Wikipedia, right? Videos, images, all this done for you. Now, how do you actually make sure that this is actually quality? Well, using the templates feature, you can now, if you go here to, let's just go this, right? You can just do the generic ones, or you can create a new template, create custom template. So there's the SEO article template, news article, YouTube to blog post, and Amazon review. Now with the custom template, you can infinitely customize it. Okay, you can go watch this video right here that breaks this down in like 15 minutes in super in-depth if you have any questions on how it works. But in essence, right, what you can do here is add custom variables. Let's say, for example, I have a car brand. Let's say, for example, I think you guys know about who these guys are. Car Wow. They're basically a channel on YouTube that talks about cars and reviews cars, right? Reviews like expensive cars, reviews like family cars. They review cars and then they funnel this traffic into a platform where people can buy and sell their cars. Okay, so just say, for example, let's call this Car Wow car review template. Okay, so this is going to be a template of the article that talks about car reviews. So I have a lot of cars, right, that I sell. So I want to have a template ready to talk about and compare different cars. So I'll add my variables. So this is a car 1 and car 2, right? And then, for example, down here, I can have the title of all the articles be comparing car 1 versus car 2. And so this is going to be my age 1. So my main title is going to be this, right? And the variables I set here, I then can upload an Excel sheet with all my car brands or car models or makes, right? And as it writes the articles, it's going to be automatically replacing these variables with the cars that I give it. Hopefully this is making sense so far. Again, you can go watch this tutorial right here that explains it in a bit more detail, right? And then going back here to the top, the generation prompt, I can say, hey, my brand is called Car Wow. We review cars with some funny comments, right? I mean, you can, just as if you were speaking with ChatGPT, you can give it as much context as you want. You can even say, rhyme every word with orange, or don't mention any of our competitors. And then you put the competitors right in like this, right? Whatever, my competitors, okay. Talk about every car in a way that's beginner friendly. Each article needs to go in depth into why each person should buy each car. It doesn't really matter, right? In essence, you can custom prompt it to whichever you like, right? And then you can add the variables right here. I can even add the variable location. So now, for example, location. When I go here into my article, I can say, okay, this paragraph should be a short intro comparing both cars and why each one is better for location. So country can be London, doesn't really matter, okay? And so you can have this right here, and then I'm going to add an H2. Okay, why car one is a great family car. Now, write 3 paragraphs as to why car one is a great family car. Right, there you go. By the way, all this stuff that I'm writing here is explained here in detail on how to use these little prompts, I guess, or these little structures. So don't worry, this is written in what we call markdown format, but it's super simple when you get the hang of it, right? 2 curly brackets for the variable, 1 curly bracket for the instruction. I forgot actually to add this right here. 1 hashtag means H1, 2 hashtags means H2, and 3 hashtags means H3. So if I want to add an H3 title, just like this, okay? There you go. And then you can even say why car 2 is a great family car, for example. And then I can say something like along the lines of write 2 paragraphs, why car 2 is a great family car, and add a table going over its main features. Now I'm doing this quite fast, but you get the point, right? So I'll just save this template right now. And I did this super fast. I'll just save the template, right? And now I can use it. So now if I go here to click the template right here, I can click it, right? And I can say, car 1 is going to be, I don't know, Porsche GT 3 RS. And car 2 is going to be like a Prius. And I say London, for example, right? Add article, right? Now, these variables are going to be populated with these things. So I can go here, inputs, I can generate the article right here, generate, and it's going to be super fast because as of today, we don't really yet add images or links, just plain text because it's the very first iteration of the feature. So let me be back in a few seconds once it is done generating, and I'll go over exactly what the output is. All right, there we go, it's ready. So if I just open this up right here, we will see the article that was generated, right? Comparing car 1 versus car 2, right? The intro, right? Why car 1 is a great family car. 3 paragraphs, as I said before, right? Why this one is a great family car. 2 paragraphs, and then a table. So this allows me to infinitely customize, right, the output of my content. So here, the possibilities are endless. You can literally not only, right, so let me just go here, not only can you customize, or I guess give it as much context as you want with your generation prompt, but then you can also, if you like, this is optional by the way, but if you want, you can set how the outline of the article will look like. So you can delete this, right, and let the AI just define the outline for you, or you can force it. You can force the outline. You can force however many H1s you want. You can force how many H2s you want, H3s. You can force things. You can literally feed the AI with the structure of the article you want. So for example, this is a template for car reviewing. So let's say, for example, my template for car reviewing is simply, as we did this right here, right, going over comparing car 1 versus car 2 with a small paragraph, then why car 1 is great with a 3 paragraph, then why car 2 is great with a 3 paragraph, then a 4th paragraph with comparing both with a table. So you can set these custom templates, and then whenever you want to produce an article that compares two cars, you use this template, right? For example, another tangible example, we on our blog, we produce a lot of content about our competition. So 11 best small business SEO tools for all your needs. This is basically an article going over 11 small business tools, right? Follows all the same structure. Goes over an intro, right? And then every single tool. goes over there every single tool. So this could be a template. And so whenever I want to make an article about the 11 best whatever for whatever, right, I can use the exact same template. So it just saves you a ton of time. And the goal of Journal CI is to save you as much time as possible. So try it out, give it a go, and let me know what you think. If you like it, let me know. If you don't like it, let me know as well. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.